and the big return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. No press here. The defense backing away. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back?
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. This one will be fair caught. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Launching it. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback dropping back, launching downfield. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move, looking deep. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only did you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's caught. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Direct snap to the back. As the first down is still going. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And in first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Southern California. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds his man. It's Reed. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Contact as he threw it. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Easy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Touchdown, Trojans. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? and the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Got it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
42, Spider. Go.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's that defense shifting again. Receiver in motion now. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Igloo. Ready.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Okay, ready.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's an option look. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're at 1st and goal.
Ink. Unlock.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, SC. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. on first down, so second and long from the 24.
Easy.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now.
Acorn. Acorn. Lion. Lion.
Second down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Griffin. Griffin. Timber.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush has trapped him into sack. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here.
Let's go.
Defense not pressing this time.
Dino.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the USC Trojans.